Hi guys, so we finally made it to Tenerife, and so far the trip was very smooth, though a bit tiring, I would say, even if I was not the one driving. But how did you find it, Mikhail? How's the driving?
It was quite comfortable and relaxing. The road was didn't have much traffic. It took us around 2 hours from our home to Gatwick Airport.
Yeah.
I would suggest it for anyone who doesn't want to depend on buses or trains. That's a pro of driving your own vehicle.
Yeah. I guess you have the privilege of carrying your luggage,
Yes, definitely.
as much luggage as you
As
want.
much like this.
It tends to be much easier compared to when you travel by bus. Oh, it gets so tiring, or by train.
Yeah, you have to wait the bus or the train, and sometimes especially at night, they are not so frequent. You have to wait for hours.
Exactly. Yeah, and what's the name of the parking company that you used?
It's Gatwick Holiday Parking. It's a bit outside Gatwick Airport. It does not belong to the airport. You go there, park your car for you pay per day, and they take you to the airport by minibus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And how much is it like per day?
Per day. I remember we paid around 65 pounds per 6 days. So
So depending on the length,
depending on the
okay.
length,
Yeah.
it is reasonable. It's quite reasonable.
And how did you find the flight to Tenerife?
Quite comfortable. There was no delay. It arrived even earlier.
Yeah, though the weather was
Not the best.
no, it was not at all. But we got there. It took us around 4 hours,
4 hours.
to get to Tenerife. And once we got there, we had to get a cab. And you guys, to be honest, I found the Uber very expensive.
Yeah, the Uber cabs in Tenerife are really expensive.
Yeah,
Very and much more expensive than the normal taxis.
exactly. But then again, the problem is with the normal taxis,
You have to wait for hours.
exactly.
Ages.
And sometimes they just never show up.
Yes.
I remember when we were trying to book one to go to the mall,
Never
and
came.
we waited for 30 minutes only to be told that it's cancelled.
Cancelled.
And we ended up just going with the Uber. We didn't try out the local buses because we're not sure how exactly they work, but we were told that they're cheaper. But also, we should mention to say, I think with the local taxis, they are far cheaper because once you are able to get one, the price you pay is far less than the Uber. How much did they charge us for the airport? Can you remember?
Uh, it was around 56 pounds.
Yeah. Looking at the distance, because it was not that
It
far.
was not that far.
Yeah, our hotel,
Quite expensive.
we stayed by, what's the name of the hotel again?
Guayarmina Princess Hotel.
Yeah, we stayed by Guayamina Princess Hotel, and it was really good. The hotel was perfect, to be honest. I loved it. It was clean.
It was really clean, really luxurious, a lot of amenities.
Yeah, and also just to mention, it was more of an adult or inclusive hotel. And what Mikhail and I did is we rather didn't do all inclusive. We went half board because we wanted to try out the local restaurants. And as you can see around in the video, there are many restaurants. We couldn't even try all of them. Yeah, so if you are considering to stay at that specific hotel and you're that kind of person that loves to try out, then definitely maybe don't do all inclusive and just do half board. Even bed and breakfast, I'll say, is even enough, because at one point I was even thinking, why did I even pay for the dinner? Because I wanted to try out other restaurants besides the food at the hotel. The food was great, but I feel we could have had something unique also from the
Yeah, we missed much of the local restaurants actually.
Exactly.
The local. Actually.
Because one thing about traveling is having that experience, to try out local food.
Local food.
Yeah, and that's one reason we love to travel, try food, learn about the culture. Yeah. And how did you find the people?
Quite warm and friendly,
Yeah,
I would say.
they were
I would
very
say.
nice, very friendly people, welcoming. The weather itself,
The weather was really hot,
it was so hot.
boiling.
And you know, at one point we did think, remember, Beb, we did think to say if we traveled October, we might find maybe it's raining or a bit chilly.
No, it's not.
But no, it was very hot. Okay, it was a bit chilly for me at least, because I'm
my
always
wife.
cold. When traveling to the mountain, remember when we went?
Yeah, on the mountain it was a bit chilled.
Yeah, in the morning because we had to leave very early. So we will do another video around our experience when going to the mountain, our tips and our don'ts, what we think you guys can avoid and what we think you guys can go for. And then what's the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys about? What did we want to tell them? What's the name of that restaurant? Remember the one I kept saying?
Luna restaurant.
Yeah, so if you ever visit, please do try out that restaurant. They have good cocktails. I loved their drinks and the food in general. They have good reviews. So do try it out. The location, let's talk about the location of the hotel.
I like the location that it's right downtown. It's located in Costa Deje. It's a town in South Tenerife, in the south of the island, and it's really on the town center, right on the way on the road of which is full of restaurants and bars.
Exactly.
Very busy.
And
touristic.
it was very easy to get to the beach because we literally just had to use the back gate, and you guys will see that at the end of the video. So all you had to do is use your, what do you call it, Beb?
We had a special bracelet
Exactly.
with a microchip
Yeah,
where you could open the door
exactly.
of your room
At any time.
and of the front door. The back door, actually.
Yeah,
from
the back door
of the beach, the beach side.
Exactly. So you could access it at any time, whether it was midnight, whether you went out partying. I did notice they do a lot of partying,
do a lot of
live
parties,
music.
a lot.
So it was accessible at any time. I found it very convenient. And that was our beach right outside our hotel. As you can see, very nice, quiet, and calm. And then what other thing did we want to talk about around?
Should we talk about the activities we did?
Yeah, I would want to actually, you know what? Let's keep them suspended.
We'll keep them suspended.
Because if we tell you guys everything, you're going to disappear on us. So we will keep you suspended and we will upload videos on the activities that we did. How much we paid for the activities, and we will also provide you with tips on how best to prepare for the activities if you really want to do them, because the thing about traveling is you always need to plan ahead. If you plan your trips last minute, they tend to be very pricey. So we try by all means to plan our trips like a year before. So already we're starting to think for the future, like what trips are we going to consider, you know. So yeah, we will do a separate video. I hope you enjoyed the views. The place was beautiful, very beautiful. Words are not enough to describe it, don't you think?
Definitely. Words are poor to describe.
Yeah, like my
Very
husband
poor.
says, he has a nice way of expressing it, poor.
Very poor.
Yeah, it was just amazing, and that's him there enjoying the sun. And if you see him now, the sun
hit me directly. Bent me. I'm red now.
he's completely bent. Bless him. But yeah, it was an amazing time. We loved the location. I definitely don't regret booking this hotel. If I ever go back in the future, of course I would want to try and stay somewhere else, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
But I also want to try out the what do you call them? The platinum rooms. So the hotel has what they call the platinum rooms, and they say they're really amazing. So I'd love to try that and just get to experience everything. But I would also want to stay in a different location and also just visit the other islands around
the Canary Islands, like
exactly.
Fuerteventura or La Gomera, Gran Canaria.
Exactly. So I'd love to see those other areas because every place offers a different touch and a different atmosphere. So this is us guys walking back to our hotel. I hope you didn't find our video boring because we've just been talking and talking. But anyways, that's our hotel. It was so white. Kind of reminded me of Santorini. I'm sure the Greeks would tell me no. Please don't attack me. Yeah, but it does. It looked so white, like so white. The only thing missing there is a bit of blue, don't you think?
Yeah, to make it like Santorini.
Exactly. I do want to visit Santorini, by the way. So, yeah. So this is us now heading into a hotel, and that's the gate you use to get back if you come back from the beach. That's the back entry. Very, very classy hotel. Very nice. Very quiet. We didn't have kids around this time, like I said, because it was an adult or inclusive hotel. But they do have like family hotels. Remember the one we had booked, the other one?
Do.
What was the name of the other one? I can't remember, but I'll let you guys know. So we hope you enjoyed this video and we hope to speak to you soon again. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.
Bye, guys.